What's going on, everybody? The whole merch stuff, merch, I don't know that's probably the word. Clothing, cool clothing. I just wanted to firstly say thank you. The reactions, the feedback from, everything we've dropped so far has been awesome. So I'm really just glad, I guess, that everyone loves it as much as I do. I do spend quite a lot of time with it. It's certainly turned into definitely a side passion of mine. I've always been into clothing. Like I loved, I don't know, I felt like growing up, what I wore was based on my interests. Like I loved punk rock music, so I wore like punk rock t-shirts. I mean, the colors for this, for example, have been really fun because it's based off my helmet for 2021, with some of the assets from the helmet. But then we've thrown in, like a kind of seafoam base hoodie, which is kind of out there, but it's also like, why not? And then I think that really works well with the purple. I've had also the Nico, who designed my helmet, basically design all of this as well for this collection. We are here at Race Service in LA, and meeting up with Nico, aka Ornamental Conifer, to basically, well, we've pretty much wrapped up the helmet design for 2021. So he's done my design the last 2 years, 19 and 20. Fans voted it Helmet of the Year both years, so he knows what he's doing. And today actually we're going to talk about how we can integrate the design into some merchandise. So that's what this is all about. And I was like, seafoam. I couldn't think of a time anyone had really used that color, particularly in F1. And I just
remember you walking away and then like shouting back lilac as well. Like you
lilac,
loved lilac.
Yeah.
I was like lilac, and then it tweaked to seafoam and lilac.
My understanding, it's as a kid, like you think it's a feminine color, and it's same with like the pink on our 2019 helmet. So I don't feel like many drivers have actually been bold enough to kind of experiment, let's say, with this, and that's why it's like when you get it done properly from an artist, it gets put together into something which is like, I never knew that color could look cool, and like, so I think it makes it work.
I think the idea of a masculine and a feminine color is pretty ridiculous.
Yeah.
But motorsports has really stuck to that, and it's still very archaic, and things are definitely progressing now, and as we should all be a little more open to new colorways. Some people are a little bit like stuck in the mud and being like, oh, well, that's not really my kind of color, but you can't deny it looks good.
Yeah.
Like it looks good.
I love it.
And it kind of stands out.
All good, always.
Yeah.
But I guess it's
I like it that way. I mean,
always all good.
I mean,
I guess always all good's cool as well.
Yeah, so you're all good all the time, but always, like it doesn't matter which way.
Yeah.
We're all good.
Yeah. Rain, hail or shine.
That's right.
I don't really like the cold, but I'm still all good. But no, and that's what I think has been really cool about this is we've always had like a title, or it's probably not the right word, but the first edition was Stop Being Them, then it was Become Unstuck, and now it's all good always.
Each one of them has a narrative. I mean, I'm not gonna tie myself into this stuff quite yet, but this is the direction I'm going in. I'll present more because it will also be like this prior to warping it to fit the helmet mock-up, just in a straight line. It also still looks good in a straight line, so we don't have to be tied to that. This arrow can be removed and it can just be this with a 3 in the middle, or we can take out the lettering and just have the arrow on its own, and like there's so many different variations that we can do just from this simple one graphic. But
I think when doing it myself and like going through the process, not only is the process fun, I've actually really enjoyed it a lot, probably too much. I don't know, I've always like pictured it as, you could wear it. I mean, I'd love to see it, of course, at the racetrack, but you can also like wear it out on the street, or like go to lunch with your mates, or go to a bar, or hang out in the park, or whatever. And like, I guess it's kind of bringing a little bit of automotive stuff into like the streetwear category. I think going with, I'm always like a bit more of a like skinny bottom half, baggy top half guy. So like all the tops and that being a bit more oversized or a bit more relaxed. And I want the collections to have like a bit of a theme or something behind it. It is very personal to me. I love it, I enjoy it. And For those of you who receive the newsletter, keep an eye out for drops, new collections, dates, whatever, all the good stuff. And yeah, on a leaving note, maybe take a look at yourself in the mirror. You know, do you like what you're wearing currently? Do you like the outfit you have on? If it's a Rick 3 one, then it's going to be good. If it's not, maybe you should go online and buy some more. I can't do that.